Next Wednesday, 대덕구 다목적 체육관 오픈데이. 그날 했어요. I went to the pocket ballroom first. 내가 제일 먼저 갔고, one person came into pocket ballroom. 어떤 사람 들어와서 we played pocket ball together for a long time. 같이 오래 쳤고, we started an open event in the next place. 그 옆방에서 이벤트 준비를 하고 있더라고요. There was a lot of food prepared there. 그래서 여러 가지 음식을 해놓고 The opening ceremony began and heard greetings from 대덕구청장 and officials. 그 외에 관계자들이 많이 와서 인사를 했어요. And we ate rice cake and drink fruit. 뭐 다과식을 많이 먹었고 I played pocketball until that afternoon. 그걸로 점심을 때우고 오후까지 먹었어요. On Saturday, I went to 수월 장어 숯불 갈비 레스토랑 in 읍내동. 현대 아파트 앞에 수월 장어하고 숯불 갈비하고 같이 하는 집. My whole family got together and had my birthday party. 얘 생일이에요. After dinner, we came to my house, cut cake, and my daughter and daughter-in-law gave me a money develop.
Money what? Develop? Money? Allowance?
envelope.
그러면
Just I'm sorry.
언더스탠딩 됩니다.
I'm sorry. I missed an envelope.
Develop는 발전.
envelope. develop은 아까 거기 책에 나온 거야. 책에 나오는 거야. My daughter-in-law, my daughter gave me money and envelope 하고 my granddaughter gave me hand cream as a gift. She is in the second grade of elementary school student. 야, 초등학교 2학년짜리인데 지가 핸드크림을 할머니들이 샀대. 포장을 막 이렇게 해갖고 뭐 좀 커서 뭐 큰 물건인가 봤어. 근데 컷에다 넣었어. 그래 내가 손녀딸 보고 돈 안 아까웠어? 그러니까 아니야. 지 돈으로 샀대. 그래갖고 she said she would sleep with grandmother. 다른 자겠다는 거야. I was grateful for such a granddaughter. 그래서 아니 잠도 할머니랑 잔대. 할머니 생일이라 축하드리고 할머니랑 잔대. 그럼 난 은근히 고맙더라고. 얘가 자주 못 보거든 세종시살아서. 그런데 그렇게 할머니 생일이라고 그치가 와서 그렇게 하고 할머니랑 또 잔대서 나랑 같이 자고 그래서 참 고마운 마음이 들었어요. 여기까지 하겠습니다. 예.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your birthday, congratulations.
그렇지. 이제 그러니까 주 삼촌이 군대 갔잖아요. 전부 우리하고 통화를 했어. 할머니 생신 축하드려요. 막 그래. 고맙다. 근무 잘서 막 이라고 이제 야 좀 바꿔주니까 오빠 막 하고 오빠 뭐 힘들어 뭐 저거 하더니 나중에 전화하고 끝나고 이래야 막 울어. 그래 왜 우냐 하니까 오빠가 군대 가서 자유가 없어서 슬프대요. 그래. 네, 그래서 아이고 감정이 왜 이래 그러니까 야는 뭐 슬픈 영화만 봐도 울고 뭐 텔레비도 봐도 운대. 근데 오빠가 슬프대. 거가 있으니까. 울더라고. 애들 때문에 웃어.
감수성 예민하네요.
예.
Yesterday I went to Young's house actually. Yesterday was Sunday, right?
Yes, it was all day.
Sunday.
All day.
All day. Our church also celebrated like Parents' Day, 어버이날 축하. So we celebrate with the flowers, like carnations, And after church worship, after lunch, as usual, we went to a cafe to chat over coffee and about 1.5 hours. And I always do that with my church friend, deacons, too, so three of us. Sometimes Jenny join us, but yesterday
제인?
Jenny sometimes join us on Sunday. She comes to the cafe to chat. But Jenny this week, Jenny's mother hospitalized again, so she's
병원에?
quite busy. Yeah.
성우
병원에 갔구나.
Yeah.
성우 정도시다.
Anyway, yesterday after the cafe chatting, I and two other deacons, like, do you call deacon?
Deacon.
Deacons?
맞아.
Yeah, 집사님. We
집사가 비커냐?
deacons.
교회에 대한
디컨?
거는 영
Yes.
잘 몰라.
What about?
But the Bible says deacon is never a woman.
Oh, really? At the time? But nowadays, 집사님.
Nowadays it's different. I'm just telling you what the Bible says.
찾아볼게요.
It's very controversial.
Okay. In the Bible, actually, there is a title like deacons and elders, right? Only two titles.
Two times.
성경에는 두 개만 딱 나와요. 디칸과 elders.
네, 디컨은 같이.
그러니까
뭐야?
집사님, 장로님.
어.
한국어 번역으로는 집사님, 장로님.
그래서 권사도 디컨이라고 하더라고요.
그러니까 우리는 그냥 그렇게 하는. 조금 이제 디칸을 오래 하다가 이제 나이 드신 분들 중에 이제 권사님 되는 경우도 좀 있으니까.
권사는 여자가 권사 아니에요?
네.
그죠? 그러니까 옛날에는 남자만.
근데 지금 조지가 in the Bible all days only men, not woman. 그때 성경에서 나오는 집사는 남성만이었다고 하잖아요.
그거 옛날에
그래서
그러니까
나중에
옛날에
여자도
근데
집사라고 하는
지금
거야.
이제 교회에서 여자분들 집사, 남자 집사 다 있으니까.
당연히 그래야지. 당연하지.
감리교회는 남자건 더 있어요.
몰라요.
맞아요. 감리교회는 또 남자
여자
권사가
장도
있어요.
있고 감리교. 이호여서 김대중 대통령
그냥
부인이
교회에 대해서 모르니까
그러니까 Methodist they also have women 권사.
네, 맞아.
예. Anyway, so one of them is I think some of you know Onyo she actually, and her husband. We always have chatting time after church lunch. So she plays the guitar. Yesterday I felt like playing the guitar and singing together. We went to Young's house actually.
영어.
And
영어.
서대산 갤러리.
네.
Yeah. And also recently 3 men joined our reading club actually Saturday. It's unusual actually. Most case women. It's more like mainstream. 주류가 여성이거든요. Because there were men come and go. Sometimes one or two come and then they join our reading club, 독서, and then they disappear. One reason is because there are more women, and women is more like talk a lot, and men. It's not easy to come out early in the morning, 7 o'clock on Saturdays, because some men they enjoy drinking on Friday nights. See, so people who like to drink, every Friday, maybe they go out to drink. So some of them they joined our reading club, but they don't come continually. One reason is they said it is very hard to get up early in the morning on Saturday. I don't blame them. I understand in a way. But recently, 3 men came and they kept coming. They never miss. They are all Christians actually. So I, in a way, understand. They don't drink on Friday night. So they come. So they are very active now in our reading club. So they always read the book and they talk. So I kind of appreciate their attending. So,
three main companion at the same time.
pardon?
At the same time, three main.
Actually, one man came first. His job is golf coach. He and after he came, one more came. He is known each other at the church, and also he's taking golf lesson from him. So, so he took him to he invited to our reading club, and then one more who is Oriental medicine doctor Hanisa came. He also came to know our reading club through the golf coach.
그때
예, 골프
리딩 클럽에 와서?
코치한테 알게 된 거예요. 그래서 또 이제 줄줄이 엮여서 온 거지. I think why? Because they told me not only taking the lesson, golf lesson, but also they found the man who is teaching golf has good philosophical thought or good character, so they kind of listened to him asking to come to the reading club. So they joined, and they kept coming. They don't miss. They are very active. So after the reading club training, most time 오직 women remain there and we talk more, chatting. But they also want to remain.
In
they stay
reading
there.
club, they don't need to be active.
Why?
In reading club, they don't need to be active.
In a way, they shouldn't. Why? Because everybody has 6 minutes their own time to talk about the book they read. So if you don't read the book, you cannot talk 6 minutes. So in that case, you have to just listen. But after you listen, everybody take 6 minutes to talk about their book reading, and after taking turn, if you didn't read the book, then you take 3 minutes that you have to talk what you heard from others. Do you understand how it goes?
얘기도 듣고.
이해되죠? 예. 6분씩 각자 자기 책 읽은 거 얘기해야 되고, 만약에 자기 책을 안 읽고 왔으면 자기는
패스.
얘기 안 해도 돼요.
패스.
근데 다 듣고 나서 본인한테 3분의 시간이 주어지면 들은 것에 대해서 얘기해야 돼요. 그러니까 one of them, he's very talkative actually. He likes to talk. So he talks a lot and he's very interested in our club. After the meeting, while we are talking, they found Young has a gallery there, 서대산 gallery, and they wanted to visit. So Young kind of invited us again. So they wanted to go together with me also. So I said, so 3 of you just come along yourself. I will go with my church deacons who play the guitar. We'll play and sing there and then get to know more. And then yesterday was that day. So we went there. It was a very beautiful day actually. There are so beautiful flowers around Young's gallery. I think someday you might go there too. Many of us already been there.
누구?
Richard, you've been there?
아직
난
저한 거 봤지?
You've been there, you've been there, you've been
다
there.
가봤죠. 나는 몇
John
번.
has been there.
3번인가 갔어.
Oh, there are more people who
Where?
never went there. 지금 안 가본 사람이 더 많네 이제 새로운
그치,
분들만.
바뀌어갖고.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
바뀌어갖고.
7.
내가 가볼 일 없지. 영이 안 오니까.
7명 안 가봐.
기타
영이 안 오니까 또 안 가지. 그잖아.
Yeah, recently we also, I haven't gone there for a long time, quite long time, because so
건강은
I changed.
괜찮지.
She made the place more clean
그래?
and well arranged actually.
네?
조금 더 잘 이렇게 꾸며놨어요 거기.
그동안 좀
비닐하우스
아무도
안에.
더 심고
예.
그랬나.
그리고 Anyway, so yesterday we talked a lot and we got to know better about their life and their thinking, talking, playing the singing, and they were very impressed in the gallery, listening to Young's story actually also. After that, we had dinner together, 떡국. As you know,
깻잎 떡국
some of
아니야?
깻잎 떡국. 그죠? 알죠? 깻잎
그 집이?
떡국. Yes, yes.
지금 나는 배.
Yes. And then came back before the sunset actually. Before it gets dark. It got dark. 근데 어제 이제 어둡기 전에 들어왔어요. So anyway, yesterday I was happy to have some time like new people, and he also invited me on Thursday, me and Young, to visit his golf what do you call arena, or what do you call the practice arena
Practice area?
area?
프랙티스
Yes, yes, because he's working there. 거기서 일하시는데 이제 골프 그 코치로 일하시는데 한번 와서 좀 방문해서 좀 보면 자기가 뭐 점심도 사고 막
골프
하겠다고
어디
그래서
있는데? 어디 골프장?
그래서 이제 이번 목요일날 가기로 했어요. 진짜
그래?
유성구 쪽에
유성구.
있더라고요. 그래서 한번
여기
알겠다고.
읍내동에도
근데
있잖아.
I don't play golf, so I used to practice before I got married. Actually, golf when I was single, but
그 양반 싱글?
제가 싱글이었을 때 옛날에 이제 연습을 좀
옛날에.
했는데 치진 않는데 저보고 이제 와서 연습해보겠냐고 물어보더라고요. 그래서
그때?
이 나이에 이제 I think it's too much exercise. I don't think I can enjoy it. 그랬더니 그냥 와서 그럼 한번 구경하라고 그러시더라고요. 그래서 알겠다고 그렇게 했습니다. That's all. Anyway. 그쵸? 그분들도 좋아하더라고요. 우리는 이제 몇 번 먹어서 이제 감동이 좀 줄어들었지만 they also first to try to eat 떡국, so they enjoyed. For me, it's already a few times, more than maybe about 4 or 5 times. So it was just okay. But for people who try first, they enjoy it quite.
리듬 클럽 잘 안 나오네.
리듬 클럽 나와요.
이제 나와?
좀 빠지긴 한데 그분은 그래도 이 2번 이상은 잘 안 빠지고 나오긴 해요. 책을 안 읽어서 그래.
그러니까 거기 있어.
She's too busy to read.
여기 나올 때는 제대로 안 나와.
Okay, I have a few things. Number one, next week I will not be here. I'm going on a 400-kilometer bike trip on Donghae from Pyeongchang. From Pyeongchang. I do this every year. And then on last Wednesday, I had physical exam, and I did payoscopy.
What is
Do you know payoscopy?
that?
Look inside.
I see. Like gastronomy or something.
Payoscopy. They look at your inside, your stomach. Examine your stomach.
내시경 검사 같은 거.
And you can be awake or you can be asleep.
That's
They
right.
give you. But I always stay awake. Why? I like to watch.
I see.
I like to watch as it goes down. They have a screen. You can watch it.
보는
You got through many times?
Oh, many times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Strong.
나이 먹으면
Strong.
그렇게
Most people, when
나이
they
먹은
get
사람 수면 안
older, they usually have sleepy.
No.
몸이
They spray your throat with numb.
예, 예.
Yeah.
Yeah. 꾼치나요.
Ah,
So they said my inside like a baby. Said
really?
very good.
Wow. Really?
Like a baby.
Wow. I envy you.
Very important. A Chingu, my friend, refused to have exam. He's now dying of cancer of his stomach.
검진 절대 안 한다 하시는 분이 나중에
If he had the exam,
그래.
he would be living.
No.
But because he did not take the exam, he's dying.
나이.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. So please, if they offer you examination of your stomach, cancer of stomach, most common cancer in Korea. Stomach cancer, most common cancer.
Yeah,
So always get examination. It's free, okay? The other thing, my sister-in-law, I visited in Germany. I convinced her to change her will. When you die, you leave things to different people. She was going to leave her apartment to some wealthy family. I told her no. Leave it to a young couple who are very Christian.
So you are
Who-
kind of
A person who took care of my brother for his last 2 years.
아,
So she changed her will.
유언장을 바꾸게 저 형수한테 좀 얘기를 했대요. 조언을 했대요. 집을 누구한테 줄 건데 예전에 도왔던 영 커플한테 주라고.
Why?
2년 동안 돌봤죠.
그러니까
Why?
형님을 좀 돌봐줬던 젊은 부부한테.
I think it's wrong when you die to leave things to people who do not need it.
그걸 필요로 하지 않는 사람한테 남길 필요는 없다.
This couple are very precious. He is very interesting. He was in a biker group in Germany and was in jail for 3 years, in prison.
Why?
I don't know what the reason was. But my brother convinced him to accept Christ.
아하, 형님이 이제 그분이 지금 얘기하는 그 유산 집 주려고 하는 그분이 저기 감옥에도 3년 왜 그런지 모르지만 감옥에도 있었고 그랬는데
So he changed totally.
형님이 예수님 영접하게 했대요. 그래서 체인지.
So he took care of my brother for his last 2 years when he was dying.
죽기 전에
So I feel good. I did that for him. Okay? And then on Saturday I led a hike on Kubangsan.
봉산?
Kubangsan.
오케이.
With my friends from New Zealand.
뉴질?
New Zealand, yeah.
뉴질랜드 좋은 친구야.
Yeah. So
봉우리 있다고 구봉산에.
So I feel good for being 84 years old. So
IND
I feel very healthy.
at your age,
94.
like as you not really, I can find.
84세가 좋아요.
I can find feel.
네, 네.
You are uncompetitive. 아무하고도 경쟁할 수 없는.
고마워요.
Uncompetitive.
And I also always study my Hangul.
You never stop learning
I never stop learning.
Korean. Like us, we never stop learning English.
이게 한국 사람들 약간 위크 포인트거든요. brag yourself라고 자기가 잘하는 부분을 좀 자랑하는 거. B-R-A-G. brag yourself는 우리 콩투이즘에 좀 돼 있는 한국 아시아인들은 많이
It's
아십니다.
quite different from Korea.
근데 여기서는 우리는 좀 격투나 그런 쪽으로 가는 스타일.
As you said,
여기서 영어 시간에는 좀 과장하게 좀 오버하시고 좀.
여기는 막 자랑해.
Oriental people, we supposed to be very humble, right? But not like us.
어그레시브
Yeah.
하시고.
Western people, they more like really talk about things.
Next please.
Boastful.
Just different, right?
대단한데서
Different philosophy.
Yeah, different philosophy.
My turn.
예, 요청.
Good to see you. Good to be here. If
다 뜯었네요.
I'm so awkward and embarrassed when other people talk about me, especially about my appearance. Even though I was very in hurry today morning,
You're in hurry?
I was late. 아침에 엄청 서둘렀지만 늦었어요. Unfortunately, last Friday, something bad happened to me. They care center manager called me last Friday. My mother fell down.
오케이.
in the center. So,
거기서.
her lips has a deep gash. pink 입술이 deep 와 gash in her lips and bruise hands and chest. So she was absent from the care center on Saturday. Originally today, I planned to stop her from the center, but center chairman called me and manager called me to go to hospital to take a picture of my mother by the chest and hand. On Friday evening, I went to emergency room. At that place, at the hospital, the surgery sewed her lips by post-stitch.
Really?
Yes.
대관을 꾸며줬대.
이제 내반을 꿰매셨어요. 입술을 꿰매고.
입술을.
예. 당일은 이제 통증을 못 느끼셨는지 그냥 왔다가 저녁부터 아프시다고 해가지고 이제 오늘 병원을 한번 가야 될 것 같아서 아침에 했는데 아침에 갈까 말까 막 서리고 있다가 이제 병원 때문에 혼자 붙이고 가기 어려워서 같이 가기로 했는데 큰 차가 온 거예요. 온다고 해서 제가 화는 안 냈지만 되게 서운하더라고요. 이렇게. 왜냐면 뭐 자꾸 탈 수가 없는데 낮은 차를 보내줘야 되는데 높은 차를 자꾸 올라가게 너무 생각이 짧았다 이런 느낌이면 다친 것은 두강력이 어쩔 수 없지만 그런 것은 좀 배려하면 낮은 차를 보낼 수 있는데 너무 생각이 짧다고 해서 제가 차를 바꾸다 보니까 늦어버렸어요. 차를 바꿔가지고 낮은 차를 보내달라. 그러니까 차가 이제 원래 처음 왔을 때는 8시 한 40분 정도 갔는데 차를 돌려보고 다른 차를 보내니까 9시 10분 넘어서 오는 차가 이제 차가 늦게 와서 이제 차 타고 이제 보내고 다가 그래서 이제 엄청 서둘렀는데도 좀 늦었습니다.
큰일 당하셨는데도 오늘 또 가실 정도로.
이제 오후에 또 이제 가야 되는데 맞아. 이번 주는 이제 또 치아 하나가 이제 이 치아가 입술을 눌러가지고 입술이 찢어진 거거든요. 치아도 흔들거리고. 네, 그래서 그건 그거고. I want to talk about something about this class. As I said before,